and welcome to the Forward Science Rivercast. I am your host Swkoll, and today we're looking at a game sent to me by TA for Life. Thank you to him. He's been sending quite a few replays recently, and I'm hoping to cast quite a few of these. This is a 5v5 on Nuke the Elk. This is a new interesting map that has apparently been dug out of the replay vault, dusted off, and we got some pretty good players here, ready to give it a go. Now, looking on the top side team, we got Chevalier, we have Berg, we have Freshy, Corwin, and Maverick. And the bottom side team, we got Root, Artifacts, Little Crash, Shepard, and Guizor. I've seen Corwin a lot recently. He seems to be playing a lot with the pros. I don't know if he's a new player, but I've definitely seen him a lot more in these types of games. Now, looking at the map, it is quite a big map with quite a few choke points. You've got the 5 bases with 5 pathways out of them. Lots of trees in the middle where there's 2 hills. Actually, are these hills? No, this is just a ridge leading up to contain these 3 mass points. And it is mirrored on the opposite side. So we'll be seeing some interesting action. Shepard being very aggressive with a flare. Although it will get intercepted by Berg. That was a nice try, but it doesn't look like it'll work out. Freshy moving in with the ACU. Looking to go all random Rambo Seraphim ACU. We'll get a factory for reclaim and a point defense. Let's see. Are any players getting upgrades before going in? No, it does not look like that. Root. Chevalier being a bit late. And actually, where's Root's ACU? Root's ACU taking up this position versus Maverick. So it looks like 2 ACUs will go here, 2 ACUs here. Actually, Chevalier going to the middle. This will allow Guizor to take over the left side and 2 mass points. There was a nice radar there, but does not look like that will be allowed to happen anymore. Corwin is getting an upgrade. That looks like Tech 2. And Berg getting a very fast Tech 2 as well. He will be the first to get the Tech 2. So it looks like the top side team definitely doing a good job of securing this area. Shepard retreating. Probably looking to get some more upgrades. Artifacts coming back in. That's probably more tech upgrades. Little Crash already has this Tech 2, and we'll be seeing Tech 2 point defense. Corwin very fast in getting out this Tech 2 point defense. We'll get a shield in the middle. Artifacts actually got the fire rate upgrade on the ACU. We'll try to run it in, but too much Tech 2 point defense and shield. He'll have to retreat. Good thing there's this ridge. He can sneak around the back if he chooses to, and then shoot from that direction. Little Crash trying to get walls for his point defense. It looks like he'll have to retreat again. Meanwhile, bottom side team is gaining control of the side choke points, while the top side is controlling the middle. Berg going very heavy into the spam, a lot more than his teammates, but he's going very minimal on the point defense. He's actually getting the Tech 2 mass in the middle. There's not really a reason to do that, considering he's Tech 1 back in his base. And it looks like Chevalier might be going for a bit of a drop. He's got 2 transports, and he has air control. Frishy also doing quite a bit of work with bombing, trying to push forward as well. And now TML constructed by Corwin in the middle. He's getting flak, he's got the point defense. And emergency point defenses from Artifacts will keep this Tech 1 from going any further, along with his ACU. I'm running too fast. looks like Team Elk from Quasar missed that. It looks like it's going after Chevler's base. The Ridge is not helping him today. Although that Tech 2 Master character has been saved, TMD is up. It looks like the bottom side will try to creep back into this position. He can take advantage of the fact that this is uphill, so that Aeon TD will have a more difficult time. Actually, what? They're not shooting at him. They're on a ground fire order. This is out of range. And now it looks like the bottom side is in the position to win back air. Meanwhile, Maverick going very low. Root below 3,000 health. Maverick is forced to retreat by Superior Tech 1. He's got guns. Root, do you have a gun? Root has gun. But things are happening elsewhere. More spam. Maverick will be forced to retreat. Mercy Snipe comes out. Kills Maverick. He's not happy about that at all. Actually, more Mercy is being readied by Artifacts. He's even building more of them. The topside team needs to get their air in here. More tactical missile strikes from Quasar. This is proving to be a very valuable position in assaulting the topside team's base. And 5 kills for this as well. Now this will give an opportunity to the bottom side team to push forward and attempt to secure this position, but Corwin has already moved in with a small force. Looks like he'll be trying to secure it, and Mercy's coming in against the mid. Freshie. Shield comes up just in time, and oh, Freshie dodges that last Mercy. Come on, Maverick. I know it's never gonna happen, but can you try to be a good sport? No, but that was a bit cheap. And still, TML coming out from Quasar. He's got a huge angles of opportunity to attack the topside team. This is exactly what you need. TMD running this angle to protect your bases. Now TML flying straight across the map. Might be looking to snipe Freshie, but there's just too much TMD at this point. Chevler is winning back the air, although he's not particularly using his air to do much, as Mercies are still an effective strategy. But Swift wins now from Artifacts will be able to turn the tide, assuming he has enough of them when the early stage air fight happens. Bird reclaiming mass extractors and building them to Tech 2. Okay. That's not the most efficient thing you can do, and it doesn't save you that much time either, but I guess you can do it if you prefer. Is he mass stalling? No, you never want to build things directly back to Tech 2 if you're mass stalling. So you generally never want to do it. But if it saves you time and you have a huge eco, you might as well just go ahead. It looks like Artifacts will be taking the position of the back player, although he does not have that much Tech 2 power. He does not have any Tech 2 power. He should get some Tech 2 power now. Freshie has been investing in a small force of Ultravas. They will be able to hold down the right side and maybe push against Root, but his ACU is in position. He's still got gun and about 7,000 health. Freshie actually dropping NGs, looking to get them on reclaim. And Little Crash will make the move to take back, or to attack this position. He's going up against AN TMD, so he'll have a fairly difficult time. And Freshie, is that a Raz upgrade? Or Nano? You can never tell. These mobile missile launchers need to come out to attack little crashes, but they shouldn't be too much trouble. And Gorsor is in a position to get himself in a bit of trouble if Berg was to move with his forces and draw a line right across here. Gorsor would be trapped in this position. It's a bit far forward to have his ACU there at minute 18. I'll be expecting some Tech 3 from someone sometime soon. Who would be going Tech 3? Little Crash is going there slowly for Tech 3 Air, and looks like Shepard. He's on the way to Tech 3 with all the things that he has. He's funding it off of double Raz, it looks like. And now Mole Missile Launcher is coming out from the left side, attacking Berg's base. Berg actually has built his eco in the middle. That's not the best thing you want to do. Even though your build capacity is there, having your entire economy running off of PGen's the most easily attackable position is not the best idea in the world. Looks like Oshibos will manage to regain this position. We'll be looking for these mass points taken out. And now, air fights. Looks like Swkoll have numbers, and they have the health. And bottom side team will win back air. This bottom side team will win back air. We'll need to see a Tech 3 air player from the top. Corwin is way ahead of me. He's already getting his Tech 2 power up. He's almost on his Tech, and almost on the Tech 3 air factory. Counterattacks from Berg, looking to take it back, and Chevalier coming out with some quite nicely positioned Authams. They are the Tech 3 Seraphim tank. You can see there over 6,000 health, but no Tech 2 flak. They're actually getting mercied and hit by gunships. We'll see how much economic damage they can do. I want to be going after this Tech 2 power right here, because that is his only Tech 2 power, and if they manage to kill that, then they'd be in a very nice, well, Quistar would be in a very bad position, but it looks like they'll just be shooting at mass, which is not what you want to be doing. As they say, killing mass is a waste of time, especially at minute 22. Tech 3 PD coming out from Little Crash, you will win this. Freshy, there's no counter to Tech 3 PD. Actually, Rambo ACU. Rambo ACU is a counter to such things. He's got Tech 3, he's got... Is that double nano or single nano? He's got single nano and Tech 3, and he... well, double... Tech 3 nano, and he will give up this position to Little Crash. Does not want to risk it against the multiple Tech 3 PDs. But Stationary Artie from Berg will be putting fire on that. Unfortunate, Corwin had multiple Tech 2 PGens in this position, so he has a substantial eco in the back. He's running into some power stalls without that. Something up with the root. Root actually going down quite fast. Gunships and air control would be the only thing able to save him. He's facing off against Ultravas and mole missile launchers. And bottom side will retain air control. Corbin trying to win back the fight with ASF. But Shepard with quite a few ASF plans. And now is at Azar. Azar started by Shepard with using the grand capacity of 15. Root continues to push forward despite his teammates' advice, and now it looks like he will retreat. And now Tech1 Artie trying to force Little Crash back from this position. Buy Berg more time to get stationary Arties up. And it looks like this position will be forced away. Not without giving quite a few Ravager kills out. Artifacts. Shepard reminding himself that there's a Tech 2 flak. Did he actually just write a note to himself? Shepard, I think you're crazy. We're getting more shields and Tech 3 already to found this position. Actually, a nice Tech 3 already from root. It is the Cybern Tech 3 already, so it can't hit the broadside of a barn. Barely managing to hit anything. And Freshie has gotten quite a bit of air defense back here. Although this Tsar will become very problematic if the top side does not win back air, which it does not look like they will. And Restore is now coming out from Artifact. The backside, the topside team definitely needs a second air player, especially at this point. A chicken coming out from Chevalier. Missed that. Hopefully he will be able to transition over to Tech 3 air once that chicken is done. And just so much arty fire coming down in Little Crash. It is a stationary arty war. This is what happens when your PD become out of range. It turns into a stationary arty war. These are much more interesting now that there's this shield nerf. I know a lot of people will disagree with me, but I think the shield nerf is great. It unbalances quite a few units, but just the fact that you can overrun someone's base with stationary arty is pretty cool. Like normally this would be both sides would be completely impenetrable. And Tsar coming out to snipe Berg. He needs to run all the way home right now. ASF's come out, goes down 10%. And Berg running into trouble. What? Shield's managing to hold it off temporarily, but Berg looks like he'll go down. And the Tsar will survive with half health. Air control completely in the hands of the bottom side team. This is going on a rampage. Tech 2 flak being forced out like no tomorrow. Chicken is retreating. Chevalier is making a run for it. Tsar certainly taking its time to fight the Tech 2 flak. And this will allow the bottom side team to control the middle. Berg was holding that down entirely by himself since Corwin retreated to make air. And looks like the Tsar will fall, but it will fall on the chicken and kill Chevalier. So now, bottom side team is in a very good position. They've got restorers out. The chicken is killed because no give. But something the bottom side, and now Restore is coming out, getting awfully close to Corwin's base. He's have to force out Tech 2 flak, try and defend against them. This is the beginning of the end for the topside team, unless they pull something crazy. They do have a bit of mass if they're able to get their hands on it. Freshie's trying to grab it, but now Tech 2, Tech 1 pushing in, taking out the position. Freshie just building as much anti-air as he can. It looks like the stores haven't been countered effectively. The only forward position that the topside team has is Freshie's old land production. He is getting a chicken. But a big threat is this position here. There's no Tech 2 PD. And there's... I am mistaken, there are sniper bots. Let's see how they do. With sufficient kiting, they should be able to kill most of this force. And it looks like Quasar will be able to grab the mass. And Shepard doing NG drops, trying to get more of that mass to his base. Looks like he's building another Tsar. Once he gets the second Tsar up, he will be able to come up for a snipe. But those transports got intercepted. and it looks like they will not be making any further progress. Quasar still being able to get the position. Shepard missed that his transports got killed by the only 2 ASF the top side team had. Tech 2 PD planned, but it hasn't arrived yet. Ultra is trying to use the shield to hold that position down. Freshie coming in, he will easily be able to deal with the force. But so many TMLs coming out trying to hit this position. The chicken was complete. And it will be going to cover the left side of the map. Maybe if they can get a kill on Quasar, we'll have a better time. Corwin is working on a nuke. That's kind of crazy. He's halfway on a GC. Any nuke defense from the bottom side team? No, none here. None here. None. Wait, no. There's a strategic missile defense from Shepard. It's not loaded. It might be loaded in time, and a GC a quarter of the way done. That means that Czar is heading across the middle of the field. Little Crash is there trying to creep into this. And Strap Bomb's coming out. Freshie going down very low. Nano saves him, but the Czar comes out. Looks like this chicken will be having a very bad day, considering it's getting picked apart by restorers and everything nasty. And more Strap Bombers coming out from Artifacts. Topside team, they have options. They've got the chicken. The chicken can attack Little Crash at this point. It is getting in range. Little Crash needs to run. There's no reason for him to be this close late game. And the topside team might actually get a kill here. Little Crash, he's sitting at Tech 3. No shield. Strap Bomber's trying to come out to snipe him. And the Czar is coming in as well. Little Crash forced back from the position, but looks like the chicken will not be able to hold it off. The GC with Mercies are now coming in. If Corwin can successfully Mercy Little Crash before he gets to his shields, that would be incredible. Let's see the timing on this. Does not look like they'll be able to make it, which is unfortunate. Awesome's coming in. Looks like they'll be approaching the Swkoll missile launchers. The Tech 3 PD managed to stay alive, so they'll be continually creeping on that. And Root becoming ultimate random ACU. Strategic launch, their stealth, and all sorts of nonsense. He's stealth laser. He's got the stealth laser. But Corwin just nuked someone's base. They do see the ACU, so they have Omni, so that stealth is not going to work out too well. And this nuke is about to destroy essentially all of Artifact's position, including their own strategic missile launcher. Oh, that must be beautiful. 349 killed. And Mercy's come in. Root being fairly silly. Shepard yelling at him because he's dumb. Freshie jumping in. Rambo ACU fight. And the GC comes in to finish off Root. That's the most spectacular ACU kill I've seen all day. But now Azar coming in. Freshie finding himself unprotected from air. So much Tech 2 flak. No, Freshie, you got the best ACU kill. Azar goes down, but Freshie is now dead. Artifact's working his way back after getting nuked. Corwin is halfway on another nuke. Little Crash almost dying. He is getting fat boys. And Shepard's doing NG drops, trying to get back more mass. This chicken is definitely feeding the bottom side team. A chicken coming in, but this GC should be able to counter effectively. So there's another GC from Shepard. They'll need to do some crazy mercy snipe stuff. Actually, Corwin getting a transport. Looks like he'll just be leaving. Poor Corwin. He played very well. This will not be the end of him. He will escape on a transport and off-map himself somewhere else. Somewhere nicer. Mercy's coming in, trying to snipe the GC. There just aren't enough Mercies. The nuke is destroyed. Where'd Corwin go? He's disappeared. He's not on that transport. Oh wait, here he is! He's transporting himself into the back of Artifact's base, but gets shot down by Superior ASF. It would have been crazy if he pulled it off, but Tech 1 PD from Artifacts was ready for that snipe attempt. Very good game. The top side team had quite a few positions to make a comeback. I think the game was very interesting, especially Berg. Maverick kidney sniped very early on was quite important, and that Czar killing Freshie. Just craziness left, right, and center. Most of these players, I was gonna say all of the players played very well, but it was still a very good game. Some of the players played very well, and I hope you enjoyed this cast. I think we'll be doing quite a few more over the weekend, as I have time. And good night.